Hey everyone, so this is how you make a One Direction charm bracelet. So yeah, and this is how it looks like. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do it, and yeah, so let's get started. So first, here are the materials you will be needing. So first you will be needing some printed out pictures or just random pictures of your images, which today it is One Direction. So just print out the pictures or cut them out of magazines or papers or whatever you choose. Then you're going to be needing some polymer clay, and polymer clay is oven bake clay, and you bake it for 15 minutes at 275. So yeah, and what color polymer clay is up to your choice. Right now I'm just using scrap clay, which I have all right here, so just use that, or you can just use assorted colors, and you can find polymer clay at Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby. I don't know where else, but yeah. And they're fairly cheap depending on what brand you get. The cheapest price would be $1.25 to $1.50, but the most expensive price would be about $3 for a 2-ounce block of clay. So yeah. And then next you'll be needing findings. So you will be either needing a lobster clasp or just a clasp to close your charm bracelet. You'll be needing lots of jump rings depending on how many little images you're going to be doing. And then you're also going to be needing assorted eye pins depending on how many you're going to be doing. And then you're going to need some chain, which you can get at Michael's, and you can get all these things right here at Michael's. So yeah, just go in the findings section, and yeah. And then you're going to also be needing glaze. I personally use triple thick, so yeah. And then you're also going to be needing a paintbrush to paint that on. And then also, I don't know what this is called, but it's just something to open the jump rings and the eye pins and stuff, and also to open the chain. So that would be helpful, but if you can do it with your hands, that's fine. And then you also will be needing a blade to size down the clay on your image. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first, you're going to be taking your clay and you're just going to be conditioning it, and just to make it soft. So now when you're done, you're just going to push it down, and then you're going to be taking an image. So just right now, I'm just going to be selecting an image. So I'm just taking this image of Louis, and you're just going to stick it down on the clay, and I just flatten this out right now, and try to get it smooth, no fingerprints. So you're just going to take it and stick it on there, stick a little picture on there, and don't really stick it on too well because you're not going to put this in the oven like that. So all you're going to do is take your blade and just size it down, just cut along the image. So you're just going to cut off the sides and cut along the image. So after you're done with that, this is just a really simple thing to do. It looks really hard, but it's really not. So just cut it. Okay, so when you're done, you're going to be taking this off and just set that aside, and then you're just going to keep on doing this again for how many ever charms you want. So yeah. So after that, you are going to be taking your eye pin and you'll be sizing this down. So let me just... Okay, so after you have cut your eye pin and now it's smaller, you're going to take that little piece that you did and you're going to just insert it inside. So you're just going to take it and stick it in. And stick it in the top and try your best not to get it in the back. So yeah, that's how it's going to look, just like that. And now you're just going to stick it in the oven and bake it for 15 minutes at 275. Okay, so after you've baked it, it should be hard. So yeah, so it should be hard, and this is what mine looks like. I use scrap clay and it's translucent clay. So yeah, so I just baked it for 15 minutes at 275. And you can use a toaster oven. Just make sure it says bake, because this is why mine turned out like this, because I didn't watch it and it was on broil instead of bake. So yeah, that was a fail, but it still works. And yeah, So now you're just going to take your image and just take it, and you're going to take your glaze, and you're just going to open it, and you're going to just stick a little bit on your little piece charm thing. So just stick just a little bit on there, just like a dot. And then you're just going to take your paintbrush and just paint it. Just kind of like spread it. If you guys can see that. No, you cannot. So after you've spread all the glaze around, it should look like this, and as you can see, it's shiny. So you're just going to stick your little piece or your little image on to the little thing. So just stick it on there. And if it's a little bit too big, you can always trim it. So now after you just stick it on there, like so. That's how it should look. And then you're going to wait for that to dry for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to take more glaze and stick it on top just to seal it. And then I'll come back. Okay, so after it has dried, you're going to take your jump rings and you're going to take whichever clasp you're going to be using. So I'm just going to be using my lobster clasps. So you're just going to open your jump ring and stick it on there. So you can use either your fingers or you can just use a little tool or like pliers, and you're just going to stick it on there just like so, if it will stick in there. And then you are just going to take your desired length of chain, as you can see right here, and you're just going to stick it on there, stick it on the end, and then just close it with your hands or your thing or your tool. So that's how it's going to look at the end. So then you can close it just like that. Okay, so then you're going to do the exact same thing, but you're going to put it on the charm. So you're going to take your jump ring, open it, and slide it on the charm, and then you're going to just pick wherever you want it, and then you're just going to slide the jump ring on there, and then you're just going to close it like so. Okay, so after you have stuck all of your charms that you made and made all your charms on, it should just look like this after you have added all of your charms on. So that's how you make a One Direction charm bracelet. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this and thought it was helpful. So I hope you guys try it out, and if you do, please leave a video response down below or just send me a picture, if like on Twitter or Instagram. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye everyone.